And the sun rose on a foggy 7th day morn in the zombie apocalypse. As the Yankster held his shovel out, thanking himself for a night well spent. Hello all you beautiful squiggly fricks and geeks, savages and iguanas. That voice in your head is OriginalYank, welcoming you to my 7 Days to Die super spongy Let's Play. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, and if you really love the video, hit that big red pulsating subscriber button for a constant stream of the Yankster. Alrighty people, I spent the entire night prepping this, getting everything ready. I was outside in roaming horde territory while they were out running. It's one of the freakiest things I've done in this game. If you haven't, I can completely recommend you try it because it truly wakes you up. It really gives you a couple nice adrenaline boosts to be out here in the middle of the night mining things and harvesting materials while zombies basically are running past you. Ooh, super big, super squiggly. Alright guys, what day is it? It's day 7. What is that? Yeah, it's day 7. The 7-day horde is actually upon us tonight. I don't think we're going to get to them this episode, but what we are going to do in this episode is prepare for the horde by building a base. I keep calling it a base, by building a trap. It's a trap! Wood, we need for the trap. Clay, we need for the trap. Small stone, we need for the trap. Also, one thing we're going to get burning right away. You see, I put on a ton of forged iron. I got a ton of forged iron going because we are going to put together some armor, some iron armor. Before we do that, let's put some points into armor crafting. Now, you don't have to put points into armor crafting. You can get your mini bike together early. You can go to the trader, whatever you need to do. I'm going to be running around in the streets a lot, and this is a kind of tanky guy. Not really tanky, but I'm just not going to be sitting on a roof shooting down on zombies. So I'm actually, because of that specifically, in this build, we are going to be putting points into armor crafting and getting that up. So we're going to put 2 points into it, actually. What? And we also have some to spare. Can we get... Nope, can't get sexual Tyrannosaurus, can't get knife guy. No bad mechanic. Minor 69er, 10 points. We're 2 points shy. That's okay, peeps. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to use that newfound knowledge to grab some leather. Letters. We're actually, let's take this animal hide and turn it into leather as well. Just so we have as much leather as humanly possible. Let's put together our chest armor. And I know this is probably going to take forever to craft. Actually, before we even do that, let's dump some points into quicker crafting, which is another thing you really, it's not a big deal. You don't really put points into that, especially not early game. Actually, let's check first. That's how insecure I am about that, because I usually don't put points into that either. So let's just check how long it's going to take to craft this first. Yeah, you see 5 real-time minutes. That's almost, you know, that's a third of a horde night. That's like 2 in-game hours. So 2, 4, 6, 8. We're barely going to make it in time. Iron gloves. Gloves. These are kind of gauntlets, though, aren't they? I don't know, guys. Tell me. Gloves or gauntlets? Have no clue. Have no idea. Leg armor. Iron leg armor. And we're shy on forged iron. Let's get it together. Let's get it together, guys. Iron leg armor. How's this? 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes. That's a good while. Alright, so we got chest armor, gloves we don't have, and then leg armor. Now, since we don't have night vision goggles, we can't craft the head armor because we won't have any light source. The light source, remember, we're wearing on our head. Fix that, please, fun pimps. I want to be able to tape a flashlight to my scrap iron helmet, alright? I would do it IRL. Do it in the real zombie apocalypse when that hits, obviously. So I want to be able to do it in this game as well. There's no reason why not, especially not since we have, where is that silly thing? We have a 589 flashlight. That's like an almost perfect flashlight. That's just crazy. We also have iron arrowheads. Let's hold off on those for a minute. Because we have 150 something arrows, 130 arrows left, and those are going to be our primary ammo source for this 7-day horde. We'll craft a couple of bolts just in case. Keep the old crossbow on our belt. All right. The next thing we're going to do is craft a... Where are we at? Oh yeah, for this build, we need a ton of cobble. Let's see. Cobblestone rocks. We make those out of clay, a lump of clay, and one small stone. Let's just craft... How many can we craft? We don't need that many. Let's craft 400. Just right off the bat. And that's going to take forever, right? So that's happening, and as soon as that's done happening, we can really get down to business. I'm going to show you the place where I want to do this real quick. I found an army base, so that's cool. Right down the street here. It's in the snow biome, so that's going to be interesting and fun and squiggly. We going the right way? Yes, we are. Actually, the other night, while we were talking about Frozen being, you know, let it go, being about literally letting go of one's bowels, we probably ran right past this place. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's a field of mines. So I am completely sure that we are going to build our base, not our base, our trap, right here. Alright, so if we're lucky, the horde comes from that way, and we get to stand here for a minute and watch them go kabloomy for a little while before they make it. If they don't, then hopefully we'll be able to kite them around and into the minefield, because at the end of it here, what we're going to do is we're going to put... see how we had the spikes on my belt? Because I was out doing work at night. We're going to put a perimeter here. Make sure we know clearly where the perimeter of this thing is, so that we can run around on the outside, around the outside, around the outside. And not... There's a mine right there. So see, we need to go out 2 more. There we go. So we'll kite them around this way and have them run through there. We're just going to use this to our advantage. This is an idea I got from Grand Spartan. And just, I love it. It's so fun to watch them go kaboomy. He took on, like, I think the 14-day horde on his Let's Play. He took it on, wait a minute, should we even be doing this? Took it on in the streets, like we're gonna do. Take it on in the streets, and no, because you wanna know why we shouldn't be doing this? I'll show you exactly why. Because we have a little path here that looks like we can kite them this way. All stones welcome. Kite them this way around the building. We can get them around the building. If we're lucky now, you see what we did now is built a little wedge there, right? And built a little wedge so that they can get stuck in there. They'll get all jammed up. That's beautiful. Let's put one right here, right here, right here. So that we know for a fact that's gonna get blown to smithereens. That's okay. We'll be alright. We're not worried. We're not worried. Alright guys, I'm gonna let this is basically the place we're gonna do it. We're gonna focus heavily on putting our trap in the middle here. We're gonna kite them around. We're gonna set traps for them, make it difficult, hopefully. And another thing could happen is they can start banging on that car and it'll explode, which would be fun. So I'm gonna let the stuff in my belt. I think I timed it kind of correctly. So we're gonna let the stuff in our crafting queue and in the workbench finish crafting. And as soon as that's done, I'll be back. All right, we'll be back because we have a lot more stuff to put together before Horde Night, people. Okay, see you soon. Alrighty, beautiful pips, we're back. Some time has passed. We finished. The cobblestones are done. The armor is done. Yes, let's pick that off right away. Put it on. Wear it. Wear it. Wear it. And big W wear it. These we're just gonna scrap and actually not even worry about it. We'll put them somewhere. We'll put them somewhere for like a memory of the struggle. A memory of the struggle. Okay, we're gonna go because also there are we need tons of flagstone blocks. Flagstone blocks you make by searching for flag, and then you find flagstone blocks. Now they're all kinds of different shapes and sizes, and you can build a million different things with them, which is pretty cool. They're the first tier of what ends up being reinforced concrete and then eventually steel. You upgrade them first with cobblestone, and then you upgrade them with concrete, which turns them into reinforced concrete, and then you can hit that reinforced concrete with steel to make as steel reinforced, which is obviously the most powerful and strong. I also made a lot of scrap iron log spikes. We have to make up a whole load of whatchamacallums, the spikes. We need to make wood spikes, lots of wood spikes. We need tons of wood spikes. Let's see, we would probably, well, we could try to do the maths. Let's see, we need wood spikes. I don't know. Well, let's just see when we get that far. That's really the last thing we're going to put. We could, how many can we make? We don't need that many. Let's make 30 for now. And go over to there and start putting stuff together. Let's start putting it together for Horde Night, people. Alright, we are roughly a little over halfway through the episode. Where's the base? Where's the base? Base! Wherefore? Base. And I keep calling it a base. It's not a base. It's a trap. It's a trap. And you guys see how beautiful and squiggly it is out here? How we got nice fog hindering our view? So if we're really, really lucky, those aren't too bad. Gonna scrap them though, because ours are better. Let's see. Okay, so let's say this, because we want them to be able to get here. So let's say this is the spot, the middle. Right here. Alright, so let's start measuring. Of course it's not even. Start measuring out a little bit. So we can get a rough estimate of what we're going to do here. Where's roughly the middle of the road? Right around here somewhere? Would you concur that this is roughly the middle of the street? Maybe. Alright, we're going to put a center frame right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go out that far. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be our center right here. Alright. There we go. And we're going to do a pit. So this pit is going to be... It's going to be 4... like so. Alright. That's where the pit's going to be. Take these out of the center. Start plopping down our spikes. You're going to love this idea, guys. You're going to love it. Alright, so where did the spikes... There. Where did the spikes go? Let's see. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 28, 32. We made 35. Ooh, that's going to work. Alright, so we're going to start plopping down spikes. Alright. Hope we don't get visited by a roaming horde to mess this whole thing up. The game likes to throw that at us for some reason. We can't miss our center here, though. Can't miss our center. Ooh, airdrop. Where is it? That's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it later. We had one airdrop so far, and we massively lucked out. We got exactly what we needed in that airdrop. Alright, guys. The center of the pit is ready to go. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 coming out this way. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I'm quite sure this is probably not a completely original, super squiggly design. I wouldn't, like... I haven't seen enough other people's designs to say this is a Yankster original. But, well, it is a Yankster original for me. Because this is something that I hatched out and figured, let's try it and see what happens. Alright, so we got those spikes down. We're going to upgrade them 1 tier. Did I bring anything to upgrade with? Yes, we did. Well, we'll upgrade them later because we have nowhere near enough. Nowhere near. There goes what we had. Right? Yep. So we don't actually have enough to upgrade them. Alright, that's a little bit of a bummer. Okay, so we got these 4 coming out here. And then on either side, we're going to need flagstone blocks. So we're going to take these flagstone blocks. I'm going to place them like so. Starting to catch the gist here, huh? Yeah, you see what I'm trying to do. If you see what I'm trying, you know what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing. And these 2 go here. And these 2 go here. And we need to be completely calm. Why is that 3? Oh, did we mess something up already? No. No. There's 3 there too. Okay, beautiful. And then we are going to put... See, here's where it gets kind of intricate and interesting and fun. We put... We need... What are they called? Ramps. Ramp, not plural. Flagstone ramp. We need... How many can we make? 60. Let's make 4, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24. This is quick math. Let's make 16, 24, 36, maybe. Not 36, 32, I mean. Sorry, 32. Math, 36. Excuse me. Alright, so get this flagstone off a belt. And you'll see what I mean. You'll see. You're gonna like this. You'll really enjoy this. You ready? What happened? Is that a Z or are we just freezing? Oh, well, that's where the old pupper coop. That's why we have it. That and our nice 100 level armor. We're looking slightly prepared now. Alright, here's the ramps. So the ramps are gonna go like this. Watch. Can we do on face? Let's see. Kind of. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can do on face. Okay, that's cool. So they're going to come out like this. And is that right? We can't mess anything up. We really can't afford to mess anything up. This. Yep, there we go. That's correct. That's the exact way it's supposed to be. Everything is good. That's the exact way it's supposed to be. Alright, so this comes out here. Here and here. Here. And here. I'm just going to show you how... Oh, I misplaced that one. No. Oh, goodness, people. We really don't have the material or the time for this. Got to be super careful. I'm going to show you the placement real quick and what we're going to do, and then I'll put the thing together myself, because we only have a few minutes left of the episode. Alright, so we're going to take these and roll. This is a nifty little trick. If you hold in R, you get something called... You get the advanced menu. Right? And if you hit copy rotation while you're pointing at another block similar, then you just get the same one downwards. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Do the same thing over here. Copy rotation. Alright. This is exciting. This is very exciting. This is the first time I take it on a horde in the streets like this before. It's going to be crazy. So that's how that's going to look. It's going to be a little thing for them to... Oh, Edgar suit guy, we don't have time for you now. We really don't have time for you. No. Relax the jaw. There you go. Nice. Bye-bye, Edgar suit guy. I'm telling you, you're trying to move in on the parade, but you don't want to be here right now. You really don't want to. This is a private party. No Edgar suit guys or anyone else invited. It's a private party. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the other side here real quick just to show you the general idea. There we go, and then we put these in here. Left click to rotate, right click to place. And it's not going to go, is it? It's never going to go. We're going to get... Oh, there we go. Had it. That's it. And all these flagstone ramps are going to be pointing in toward here, okay? Because I'm going to be putting wood spikes in here. Boom, 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 boom. Now these wood spikes versus the log spikes. Here's the difference. These wood spikes deal out a large amount of damage, but they also take damage themselves, okay, while they're dealing out spikes, so they don't last very long, but they deal out a lot of damage, and they help slow down Zeds. We're also going to need catwalk. Wedge. We're going to need how many of those can we make? We don't need that many. Let's make 30, just to be sure. Let's see. I actually wrote all this down to like do the math, you know, it's pretty cool. We're gonna need, how many are we gonna need? 48 to be exact. Actually, we're gonna need twice as many of those. 23, how many are we making? 20 something. We'll make 20 more just for sure. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna put the nice couple rows of spikes here, like so. And then, here's where it gets interesting. We're going to take these catwalks. Yeah? And we're going to put them... Why are we freezing? We're wearing... is there something going on here that we don't know? No, we got plus 18. I've got to craft some warm clothes. It's okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Placing these just like so. That'll allow us to run along this ramp here and not get spiked to death. That was correct. Oop, see, like that won't happen if you have these here. There we go, and there we go. So we get to run this gamut here. The Zeds do not, and it's a roaming horde. I knew that was gonna happen, people. That was, of course that was gonna happen. Roaming horde, get them away from the trap. Get them away from the trap. All of the Zeds that are thinking about going that way, go away from the trap. Oh, there goes the timer. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There's like a million of them. We don't really have, come on guys, really, for real? The game always does this to me, always does it. Every single horde night, they throw a humongous roaming horde at me. Ah, here we go. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Alright guys, this is beautiful. Well, tune in next time to see whether Yankster was murked by this massive roaming horde, or if he can actually continue to build his base in peace. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Stay squiggly. Adios.